Ryan Lamarre. Ryan Lamarre.
Nights.
Welcome to this week's edition of Cocktails and Conversation. I am your auspicious host, Ryan Lamarre. We have Boston's finest
Hello, how are you?
and the classic gentleman himself.
Hey, this is your man JT, the classic man. What's happening, y'all?
What's going on? Okay, so as we do every week, we start with an inhale, exhale, and the cocktail. So, inhale, exhale, ciao.
Yes.
And the cocktail this week is a Washington apple. It's 1 part crown apple, 2 parts apple pucker, and cranberry juice.
And for y'all that know me, it's reverse. It's actually 2 parts crown apple and
Right,
1
'cause you
part on the other side.
halfway lushing. Mhm.
Right.
So let's just jump this off with this first topic. So what do y'all think about Billy Porter and this whole dress situation? Because from my perspective, it was given to me like he's doing this to specifically stand out and to make a stance because of some pink jacket he wore before.
Okay, give you my take on it. When I first saw it, I didn't see it I didn't look at the show.
Mm.
So I saw it on social media. No different than what I've seen in other shows that I've been in. You know, do what you do. So I didn't think anything of it. But then when I saw that he was actually supposedly giving homage to another like I think it was an actor or a director or something from way in the past.
That wore like a tulle skirt.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It made sense even more to me. So I mean, I'm in the fashion world. I have no problem with it because I have no problem with who I am.
I was about to say that.
So because of that, I think that's why it actually, you know, doesn't bother me.
Mm.
You know, I mean, I wear sneakers with suits sometimes.
And there's nothing
And
wrong
that's
with
fashionable
that.
though.
and-
That's
Right.
trendy
But the
like
thing-
right
but-
now.
People
But the
get
thing
married
is,
like
people
that.
don't like it. People don't agree with it. So that's cool. It's, you know, if you don't agree with it, don't agree with it, but don't bash it.
I mean,
because
opinions are
doing
like
it.
assholes. Everybody got them in their all stink.
And actually, some of them
Well,
got
wow.
2 of them.
Mm.
Assholes is what I'm talking about.
What you think, Taylor?
I thought it was fly, you know, and I read what he had to say about all of his haters, and he pretty much said he's not worried about what anyone has to say about him. He validates himself. He
Right.
doesn't look to anyone to validate him. I thought it was a very good artistic expression. He had the top part tuxedo, the bottom part flowing like
Oh,
Cinderella.
but that velvet? I was
What?
like,
I thought he was
Now,
KU.
and the crazy thing is, people don't even get it. As you're hating, you're actually celebrating.
right. Because you're giving him all the clout that he needs. You keep sending people to the page.
I don't. They don't get it.
You're
As
putting your
you're
mouth
hating,
on
you're
this stuff.
celebrating. So
Right.
you're actually helping him
Yeah.
by showing that, and actually you're actually showing a bad side.
Speaking of helping, that's the perfect segue for Jessie. Like, what in God's creation is going on?
You know, I just have to say something because, Lord, first of all, Jessie, bless your heart.
Like,
you know when people say bless your heart, they just don't know what else
They
to
don't really
say.
mean bless your heart. They just mean baby ain't got no words for
Oh,
you.
my
Bless
God,
your
the
heart.
baby
That is,
boy.
yeah.
What was he trying to do?
I don't know.
I
He
guess
said
if I
us back.
understood that.
I mean, I'm confused. That's what I was talking about it earlier with some friends of mine. I'm confused because, I mean, like you said, what were you trying? Social media, of course, you hear things, and I've heard 2 different stories. One was that
Give me the truth. Wait
the
a minute.
letter
Yeah, 'cause I wanted
supposedly,
to know what he
the,
heard.
the letter that came in with the cut up letters. And
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Supposedly, when they came into the set, they didn't take it serious. He felt they didn't
Right.
take it serious enough,
So
so
he
he
drummed
felt
up
that
the
he
story.
would do it to make it real.
In turn, that discredited even if you sent the letter or not. Like,
The other thing was because he wasn't getting paid as much per episode as some of the other stars, He wanted to make himself more valuable.
But his star wasn't as bright. You know, your star got to be bright to get that bright
But
check.
the thing is, from what I hear, what is it? I think I saw 125,000 per episode or 25,000.
Let's be clear. Wait.
I think it was
Wait a
25,000
minute.
per episode.
Per episode?
Right, per
Right.
episode. We ain't
That's
talking about-
housewife money.
So he was getting that, and again, people, I promise you, I don't know Jessie. I want to call him Jessie, but that shows you I don't know him. This is just things that I've read, so you know.
And he
You can
just
quote me because it's going to help me, but you
bless
know.
his heart. I keep saying bless his heart, but here's my thing with the whole situation. It's people out there that legitimately are bashed
Right.
and abused
That's the
and
problem.
battered
That's the biggest
for
thing.
being gay and black, and you are going to go out here and make a mockery
Right.
of the situation, and when people actually are in that situation, people are going to be doubtful.
Right.
And that's where it's
the
not
issue.
fun. You know what I mean?
I mean, we're making jokes about it, we're laughing about it, but that's the thing is that once it does happen, it's going to be like somebody's crying wolf
Right.
because
Right.
of this.
Right. But
And
I
nobody's
don't
gonna
even
believe
think it necessarily has to be sexually based. Like, I don't think it's just going to be all the gays if they say they've been whatever. I think it's for everybody. Like,
In this day and age, you're right. If any,
with this whole Me Too
you're
stuff,
right.
you can't.
Oh,
You know what?
You can't
If,
do-
if any,
Hola.
What I near child?
Hola.
you know, I'm gonna say black man. If any black man says that he was jumped, beat up, or whatever by somebody wearing the MAGA hats, nobody's gonna believe it
Mm-mm.
Right.
because of this right here.
Yeah.
But if they do believe him, they're not gonna believe it as soon as the word come out. They're gonna hold back.
Yeah, they're
It's
gonna
be
want
guilty
some
until proven
investigation.
innocent.
Exactly. And with us, Jessie, baby boy, I just want them to convict you so you can learn. I don't want you to get a slab. I don't want you to do that. I want you to get dealt with accordingly, because there was a 1-year-old that got shot and killed in Chicago, and they were wasting police time,
that's right.
energy, and effort
On
on
him.
this.
Right.
When they could have been finding out who killed that baby. You understand what I'm saying? So you just wasted a lot of people's time, money, and emotions. People are really like sending out well wishes for you, and this is what you do. I don't even watch Empire.
Me either. Not that I don't like the
Ever.
show, or whatever, but I don't
can't
watch
say
it.
that. I do.
I don't watch it.
The
So,
more, I can't say the same because it is TV, but it looks like it's the same. Another thing, when we just talked about social media, now when people put things on social media as a plea for help, people are going to take a second. They're going to take a second glance at it because of this. A buddy of mine said, "Y'all," he said, "black people," and it's true. Y'all need to stop taking everything that you see on social media and making it fact. And I was one. I was like, man, that is bad, man. They need to get those guys. And blah, blah, blah. He said it. He said, give it time, let the facts come out.
Erica said it.
The facts came out, and look what we
And
had.
they were mad at
Low-key.
Erica.
Low key, I was just like, why would you not give your phone up?
Because he was embarrassed that they were going to catch his ass. You know what he was
Well.
doing? He was living out a badass script that it was just a bad script that he was acting in.
That's
That's
what-
what it was.
Now,
that he wrote.
I had different thoughts on why he didn't give the phone up.
You think he had some pictures that was inappropriate?
Of course he had pictures that was
Look,
inappropriate. Let's say he is gay.
He had some pictures, or he had some names.
Okay, but
Or he
wait.
had some text messages from certain people
So
that couldn't get out.
in the community, the rumor was that he wasn't going to Subway at 2:00 for a foot long, but he was looking for a foot that was long.
Okay, but it
And
was
then he was,
long.
and then he was like, but he was on Robin Roberts talking about, yeah, you know, I used to be on Jack that Tinder and blah blah. Used to be? That sounds like present day, baby. Jack ain't been around that long. Like, what are you saying? You was looking for a foot long, but it wasn't a stub.
That is disturbing.
But you got your foot long wrong.
Hey,
But it was cold. It was too cold to be out there, Jessie.
hey, look, when he
Sure.
said, when I first heard it and they said he was going to Subway,
What's up when
At
you gonna
2
open
o'clock
at 2 o'clock in the morning? In the
DoorDash,
airport?
Google.
now that's the first thing I thought. So I said, maybe he was going someplace else and didn't want to say where he was
Because it's
going.
Subway on every Uber Eats.
But
Yeah.
Subway, at 2 in the morning. I don't know. I mean,
In Chicago.
and I've been to Chicago.
Chirac.
I've
And
been
it
to
was-
Chicago
it
a
was
couple
cold.
times.
Don't forget, it was cold.
And subs is not the going thing in Chicago, so I can't see a Subway staying open late.
That was the first thing I was just like, I don't know.
That was a little.
But I think that Subway that he said he was going to was open. But he is Jessie Smollette. He could have did DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats. Why are you walking out in that kind
By
of weather?
yourself.
And another thing, who the hell got some bleach? That bleach should have been frozen. Y'all had below 0 temperature. Like, what the hell? As soon
You
as
should have
threw
poured
the
ice.
bleach, they should have just stuck in the air like wet.
You poured me out this bottle? What is
Right.
wrong with you?
Right.
I'm just playing, y'all, for real though. All jokes aside, that is really sad and
Yeah,
disturbing.
it's a sad situation because, again, you know, he has nobody. Sometimes when you do crazy things, especially us as black people, we have the support of our black people.
Right.
He doesn't have the support of his black people. He doesn't have the support
Of his gay people,
his
because
gay
I'm just
people.
like, hang him. I don't care. Because
So-
if somebody harassed me, sexually assault me, I want you to believe me.
Yes.
I'm gonna give you the big crocodile teeth and everything.
Right. Because that's not funny. It's
Hang
really
it.
not. But can we, because Jessie don't deserve all this time. Jessie
Right.
tried it,
Right.
We did this like the Chicago.
and I'm
police
rolling
did.
my eyes.
We wasted too much time on that Chicago
Tried it.
cops.
But
Yeah.
can we talk about?
Let's
I
move
know
on.
this is a little off topic, but can we talk a little bit about R. Kelly since it's a Chicago
Let's
situation?
talk. Let's
Hey,
talk
Chicago
about
on fire.
all of that. Let's
Chicago
talk
is
about
on
that.
fire right now.
Okay.
While you messing
So,
around.
okay. So, one thing that disturbed me in all of this R. Kelly fiasco, right,
Baby.
is these daddies.
Thank you.
How the hell are you on the video saying, "Oh, well,
You
my
know what?
daughter is currently there, and I hope she is not
You know
going
what?
through half
As a
as
man,
much."
speak
You know
your
what?
truth.
Let me tell you.
But your daughter ain't
Let me tell you
special.
something. I have a son,
Mhm.
and I always said my son is not with the woman that I was with. So I said, God, he didn't punch me in the face because he didn't give me a daughter. He gave me a son.
Mhm.
But if you'd given me a daughter, I know I'd have some issues. I looked at the documentary,
Okay.
and I looked at this couple that lives in Orlando now.
I know.
Okay.
who
But
you're
they
talking
are
about.
from
Oh,
DC
my
because you can listen to them
From
speak and know they're
Baltimore,
from.
honey.
You can-
Baltimore.
Okay,
You
I'm sorry.
already know.
The DMV. You can hear it.
goodness. Ooh, baby.
So I'm looking at it and I'm thinking they was out for his birthday at an R. Kelly concert.
Mhm.
R. Kelly calls your 17-year-old daughter on the stage.
On the stage, and you let her go.
Now, true that. He got off on charges years ago. But there was charges. So how do you let your 17-year-old daughter go on the stage?
Because he cutting you a check.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold
They is
on.
Cardi B in it. They is Cardi B in it.
Hold on again, because look, I know it's going to be a whole bunch of chicks out there mad at me. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to go ahead and say what I got to say.
Speak on it. Speak
Now-
on it so it can forever be broken.
Hold up. Do that again in pop.
Ryan, you pop. Thank you. Ryan have to
Don't worry
pop
about it, I got
for
you.
me because my pop is weak.
Just add a little extra apple pucker to your
But
crown.
hold
apple.
Oh
y'all.
my God. She popped.
Now, everybody was pissed off at me because of this whole Me Too movement. And can we discuss that later, too? Because I got some things to say.
We're
on
going to
that.
segue right on into that because I got some things about
Oh my
Bill
God.
Cosby.
But, okay, back in the 90s, I saw the video. I don't know if you guys saw the video, but I saw the video.
Which
and
one?
I
The
know
pee
the-
Can I pee on you?
Yes, can I pee on you video?
Yeah.
Everybody know that was you, Aura.
Mm.
That was you because somebody was calling your name, telling you had a phone call, brother, and you, come on now. And that 14-year-old girl.
But did he ever say that it wasn't him?
Yes,
Yeah.
he did.
He said it was
Oh,
his
wow.
brother.
The 14-year-old
He said
girl
it was
did.
The brother that was in jail talking about he just like younger women?
That brother is a little suspect, baby. But
They're all
anyway.
psychopaths. I don't know.
So the little girl, she was 14, but she looked like she had been there and done that quite a few times. She didn't look uncomfortable.
Right.
They exchanged money. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't beat me up social media now because I'm just keeping it real. Where was the parents? I know
Right.
y'all get mad when people say that, but I
They
have
was
a
in the
daughter.
other room.
I have a daughter. She wouldn't have been out at no studio with no grown ass man without her mother present. That's number one, okay? Number two, if somebody pissing on me, I'm gonna be like the fuck.
Right. Unless
I'm
I
not
like
gonna be
golden
like,
showers.
just go ahead and pee, you know,
But wait,
keep on peeing.
that's
This
why-
nigga actually offer you $10,000 to pee on you.
Now,
You
see,
still be
that's
like,
why-
hold on, you can't pee on me.
Baby,
That's
I'm a,
what made me think that she was actually 14.
Cause she let him pee on her.
Looking at the video, of course, the one I saw.
Her little baby titties.
Right, I was gonna say she was undeveloped.
She
You know how
was.
little girl titty be? It's
But
be
you're
all
looking at the
long
way
and
she's
down like
moving. You're looking at the way she's moving, and you're thinking, as a man, you're looking at the way she's moving, like, wow, she's really experienced, or you know, she's moving far for us. But then, for him to pee, urinate, piss, whatever you want to call it,
Right.
and she not say anything, I said, yeah, she's 14.
Baby, listen, you can't pee
Because
on me.
if you,
Okay, but what about these
I
grown
love
folks
black-
that
Okay,
like
now I'm-
defecating on folk and
I
pissing on
I
folk?
love black women, but I ain't met a black woman yet.
That's
That's
gonna let you piss on
pee
her.
on her,
Wait
right?
a minute. I'm
You
sorry.
can't even get no
I have.
You had a thoughtful moment.
I have.
and I'll drink to that one.
It didn't work. It didn't work out evidently. But yeah, I have. No, I'm sorry. It wasn't me. A buddy of mine.
Oh yeah, that's
See,
what they
you know
all
what we
say.
talking
It
about?
wasn't me.
And I'll drink to that
your
too.
Okay,
friend,
R.
the
Kelly.
thug and the thought.
Wasn't you.
Remember
The thug and the thought?
The
Your
thug in the
friends?
thought, right? I
I had
know.
a friend that had a girl that wanted him to.
And
Matter
he
of
wouldn't
fact, she
do it.
liked it. He did.
He did it.
Yeah.
Well, why you said do
Yo.
what?
Actually, they married. I just,
So
wow, it's coming back.
Wait, this is
Okay.
another segue. Okay, so does it make you a gay man if you are heterosexual and then ask your woman or wife or girlfriend to do anal anything with you?
I don't think that's gay. I don't think that's gay.
So you say it's not gay to put the tongue in the booty of a man, even if you are his woman.
I
That's
don't
not gay.
think that's gay. I think
Or
it's
to put
freaky.
your finger in his booty.
I think it's very, very freaky, but I don't think it's gay.
Because I was approached by this one client of mine, and she was telling me, she was like, I just need to know how and where the G spot is for the man because my husband likes it. I have to cut my nails.
It's not gay.
Okay.
It's no more gay than you getting your feet done.
I mean, we
You
can
know
leave
what?
you out of the segment.
You know what?
I'm just saying.
You know what? I'll never know because I'm never going to ask anyone. I've heard rumors about, hey, there's a G spot within the
Oh,
man's.
it is.
Hey, listen,
That's
that's something that I will never know.
I'm TLC.
The
There's
G spots that I have right now are
actual-
working pretty good.
Well, don't read my books, baby, because
I don't read them.
honey.
Wait a minute, you got people.
Looky, Linda,
They
looky.
got all kinds
You just
of
gotta read the
stuff.
book. You gotta. I told
I
you
got
that
to
secret,
now.
the lies and
I
the
just
soul
bought it a
ties.
minute ago. I
I'm
just
telling
bought the
you.
book.
You can be buying the second one too.
But
They got all kind of stuff.
okay, if he's not, he's suspect.
Oh, come on, man.
I mean, I'm just saying, if
I
you
disagree.
prefer something like that,
Hey,
I don't know.
he's suspect.
Hold on, y'all, now.
And now we talking. We
I mean, because
talking about
in
we
Atlanta,
talking about-
we got a real topsy-turvy of
Look,
this gay
now what we
society,
talking about?
you know.
Look,
Sodom and
gotta
Gomorrah.
roll
I'm
my
just
We'll
sleeves-
talk about that
gotta roll my
later.
sleeves up real quick. 'Cause right now, you know.
See, it's a lot of homophobia in Atlanta because it's a very bad stigma of
Yeah.
you're gay until proven straight here. And I just really don't think that a man that enjoys a woman maybe tossing his salad or occasionally playing with his prostate to give him a better orgasm.
You know what a prostate is?
Yes.
Yes.
You know where it's at?
That's where the spot is.
Yeah, you can't.
I know exactly where
I'm
it
good with
is.
that. I'm good with that.
But that's
I'm-
where the spot is.
I heard that, but
Oh
I'm good
my
with
God.
it. Every spot that I've ever had is very, very satisfying. So I deal with that.
You
yeah,
don't know until you know, bro.
I don't need to know sometimes.
And I will drink to that. 'cause,
I'm good on that. I'm good on that. You know, I'm good on that. But ooh, you
I'm
just.
just saying.
I mean, that's
All right,
supposedly
hold on.
well,
Yeah.
not supposedly, it is the G spot
I,
for men,
I
which
hope
is the
some of
prostate.
my ex-boyfriends looking at this.
Girl, I ain't gonna be looking,
this
honey.
little broadcast, cause
Do they follow me? They don't follow
Wait
me.
a minute, what you
well,
do?
they gonna know
Hold
that
on.
if they want to see this, they gotta come on your.
Wait,
Mhm.
what? So what you saying?
No, what I'm saying is, no,
Did
see,
they
no.
request something? Don't
You
say no
left that
names
one
right now.
open.
I'm not gonna say no name, and I'm
But
not
did they
saying that they requested
requested?
anything. I'm just saying
Okay.
I hope they're watching this because I just really don't think that's a gay thing. I really don't.
No.
I
So-
mean, I don't.
So did you know, my man? Did you request to do something?
To the guy, and the guy was okay with it.
Yeah, since
I mean, hold on.
or he
I
wasn't.
mean,
okay
Hold on
with
there,
it.
China. Hold on there, China.
Wait a
Wait a
minute.
minute.
Look,
That
because,
sounds right.
but hold on, because you just said, you know, I hope they're looking at it. So maybe you requested it and they said no. Is that the case?
Let me tell you what
Break it down so it
happened.
can forever be
I'm
broke.
just asking.
No, cause see, you know,
I'm
some
asking.
men
Look, I'm asking for a friend.
right here. Asking for a friend. No, some men really do enjoy the extra stimuli they get from the prostate being massaged?
Oh, it's glorious.
You know, and do you watch porn? Because I want you to get into this
Oh,
now.
I do.
Okay.
Man, I do.
So if you watch porn,
I don't look at that.
it don't have to be gay porn, honey.
Yo, there is porn out with women doing this to actual men
Yes.
with tools and everything.
Women
That's what,
be really
like we've had
giving
conversations
it
in
to
here about
them.
that, and women are like, "Well, yeah, my boyfriend." Well, one of them was like, "Yeah, my boyfriend was asking me about prostate milking and took me and showed me and did." And she asked me, she's like, "What's prostate milking?" So I showed her what prostate milking was, and she was just like,
wait,
"Well,
you saying
I mean,
that too
I'll
fast.
do that. I'll do
Prostate who?
that."
Milking, you know, you
Prostate milking. You can release the babies without touching the tube from prostate milking.
Yeah, you can
It's-
massage it out.
Hey, brothers, I'm
JT,
clenching up for you right now. I'm clenching.
You
No,
could
you
just
know
so
what?
hard them feet off the ground.
Some brothers that have experienced life with a woman that gave them that type of feeling,
It
they
becomes a
might
forte.
be like, I love her.
It becomes a forte.
I'm just saying. I ain't saying that I did it or nothing like that.
But
Don't say it. Don't say it.
and I'll drink to her.
I love mine, and she ain't done it.
Oh, really?
Woo.
Hey, boom.
Did you just
I know
say
you watch it.
That's how you gonna say it, like, oh, really?
No, I just said, oh, really? Look, I did it. I
Let
did
me
it.
ask later. Let me text
Your
later.
hands.
All right.
Oh, I was getting ready to give him
What's in this again? What is in this again?
Right,
Oh my
just some
God.
crown
Oh
apple
my
and some
God.
cranberries,
Oh.
just, a little apple pucker. Okay, so what about this whole dating society in Atlanta with the whole gay to straight ratio and man to woman and this whole Sodom and Gomorrah of Atlanta rumor and stuff like what?
Well, since I'm the single one on the panel, I would like to talk to that. I would like to speak to that point. I can honestly say that I'm not from Atlanta, born in Boston, went to Virginia, came here. Atlanta is the worst place that I've ever experienced dating. And I'm not joking, because men are already as faithful as their options.
Right.
And their options are plentiful here
Because like isn't it
of the
7 to
gay
1 or 10 to
situation.
1 or something like that?
Nobody even knows.
I don't even know the
it's
number
high.
because people still coming and
Yeah,
these women
it's
still
it's
coming and they're making it worse for the
I'm
same
like, can y'all go back home? It's already so
Right.
many
The
people.
number,
Like,
the number is high. I moved here 20. I moved about 26 years ago.
Wow.
damn,
And when
JT.
I tell you
You were
that,
18.
when I tell you, it was amazing. The
You were single when you
ratio-
came here?
Yes.
You was a thought because I see it in your
Baby,
eyes.
baby, cause freak
I was.
Nick.
Oh,
That's
freak
when I
me,
came.
freak-
Oh.
yeah.
That's what
You
made
can walk down the
hey,
street and see people fucking
I'm
right
gonna tell
outside
you,
the
I'm
store.
gonna tell
Right
you, it
over.
was the ratio at that time was just it was crazy. I mean, I tell anybody
It's
if
horrible.
you're moving to Atlanta and you're younger,
Mhm.
it's not gonna be easy trying to get into a relationship and stay in it.
But we're not going to talk about that. Okay, so since I've been dating, men have told me, more than one man has said to me, Tab, you're not going to, a man that's not ready for a woman like you. So I said, can you break that down so it
Right,
can
'cause
forever
break it
and
down.
consistently
Yeah, let
be
me hear that. Let me
broken?
hear that. Let me
Break
hear
it.
that.
And what they tell me is that you're a good woman, Tab. And a man not going to come to you until he's ready to be who you need him to be. So he's going to play games until he's ready to be who you need him to be. And so this is what I'm being told. And I'm like, so you want me to wait around for these brothers until they all used up and abused? Like
I
a
said,
boo,
you know what?
headline back here.
Hey,
I said that's why these brothers need the blue pill, because they beating it up too much. Put it on park.
I got to stand up for
Put
my
it
guys
on
now.
park.
I got to stand up for my guys now. That's like, I'm not even gonna say 40 and over, say 38 and over.
Okay.
You was clear at 40 and over.
We
Shit, they 60
cats ran the
And-
street. And there are some of those.
Right.
I promise you.
And is.
But there are, I know a lot of them. There's a lot of guys out there that's older now. Because when you get older, it is hard to date.
Tell me about
and it's
it.
harder to get into something serious because you're talking about, you're setting your ways. So now you got to find a woman that will accept your ways, some of your ways,
And
and
you
you got to
accept
accept
hers.
some of her ways. So, don't wait on those. You don't have to wait.
I don't wait on nobody. Because I really, truly believe that whatever's for me is going to come to me
It's
and
out
stay.
there. It's out
It's
there.
not going to leave me. It's not going to miss me. So if the dudes that are coming to me leave, then I know he's just not
Well,
for
hey,
me.
listen. From what I hear about these books, just tell them to read the book.
Oh, yeah.
I think
If
you'll
they
get
read
it.
the book, they're gonna be walking around like this, like.
I think you'll get it. You'll be all right.
You
You'll be
know
all
what?
right.
I think they
No,
just,
they're around. These brothers
they are around,
They're
but I
around.
just
Okay,
had-
JT. Okay. Let's break it down for real. Okay, so if they're around, where the hell are they?
Yeah, where are they?
Well, they're not in the club.
Right.
I can promise you that.
They're not in the lounge either.
When I was in the club, when I used to, a lot of my best friends tell you, I say, hey, if I meet a woman in the club, I don't want to be in a relationship.
Right. That's right now.
Right. But one thing, I don't want a woman. If I meet you in the club, now you can tell me
You met me in the club.
How you gonna tell me I can't go to the club?
Right.
Now I'll be good.
So
to that.
I used to
I'll
look
say
for the
that all
grocery
time.
store and traffic, because grocery store that means you was buying food to cook.
Right. I agree with
Traffic
that.
means you was probably on your way to work or on your way home from work.
But how do you catch somebody in traffic? You be like, hey, you put your number up on the window. Like,
Right.
how do you catch
you'd be
somebody in
surprised.
traffic?
I've done it sitting at a bus stop. Honestly.
It's just, I don't care where you meet a
I've
man
done
that
it.
they
Or
are
I've done it just rolling the window down. This
trash.
was way back in the day. Way
Right? They are trash.
back there.
Listen,
Back
it
there.
doesn't
Back
matter
there.
where you meet a man
But no,
that they're
I mean,
trash.
what?
Yes, they're trash.
What?
All of it?
As in garbage?
As in garbage, as in I don't like them, as in they're jerks. Let me tell you what happened to me today. Listen, this
Okay.
is today.
Okay. Today.
And I'm not going to
Really?
say this brother's name, but it happened to me today. So I was having a conversation with someone, and I was like, you know what? I had a bad day today. You know what I mean? It was just a really bad day, and I just really need a massage. They was like, I'll give you a massage. And it's not on no nasty. But he was like, I'll give you a
But
massage.
you know the massage always lead to the rubber dub
But
feeling in
this
there.
is-
I'm gonna get there. Go ahead.
It always leads.
Anyway,
That's the
so
first
he
thing.
was like, okay, I'll give you a massage. Come through when you get off work, right? So I was like, okay. So then he said, you know I'm serious, right? I said, I didn't know that you thought that I thought you weren't serious, right? Do you get that? Do y'all understand that?
Okay.
Okay, so he was like, what? And I was like, what do you mean, what? He was like, what are you saying? I said, I didn't know that you thought that I thought
That
was
you
playing.
wasn't right. That you wasn't serious.
Okay, you got that, right?
Right.
So then
But
he
you know
says,
men are slow.
but
though.
this is ridiculous what I'm getting ready to say. So then he says, well, you didn't use any punctuations, Miss Author.
What?
Okay,
Oh,
wait,
no.
stop.
Hold on.
He
Don't say
said
that.
that
So
to
you're
me.
gonna judge
No,
on that?
I ain't even done. This is just today. I ain't say my life in Atlanta for 12 years. I'm talking about today. Okay? So when he said that, I was like, I said, this is text, not school. You know, I didn't know I was being graded on this, you
Right,
know?
because that's why we got LOLs and
And to make a long story short, this dude was like, you know what, have a nice
Hey.
life.
How you doing?
I'll see you around. He blocked me on Instagram. All of this stuff because I said I didn't know that you thought that I thought you was playing. He thought that was just, oh my God, like, oh my God, that's a travesty.
you know what that was?
She said something
He didn't
crazy.
comprehend that, so he tried to play it off on you.
You met somebody that wasn't at your
I've been
level?
knowing him for 3 years. That's my friend. I thought until he blocked me
I'm
today
about to
because
say,
I didn't.
He gonna block
You
you.
What?
blocked me because I
Yeah,
didn't
she
use
said he blocked-
punctuation.
Yeah.
That's
Like
petty
y'all,
Peter.
do y'all use punctuations when y'all text?
He blocked you because he didn't understand what you were saying. He got lost in the
Honey.
I
sauce.
like to capitalize. certain
And I'll drink to that.
words when I text.
Oh, you gonna really rub it in?
I like to capitalize certain words when I text. That's all.
I do too, and I use emojis and everything.
Oh, sure.
Is it nice? Or,
I see another.
okay. Yeah, I got you.
Pass it down to
Ew.
Teresa.
But yeah, I've had some bad dating experiences. See, y'all are taken,
Yeah.
and I'm single, and I've been dating, and it's been a nightmare. And all my friends feel the same way.
Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna ask you
You
your
can.
age.
You can.
What I'm gonna do is tell you to give me something that reflects you when you were like 8 or 9 years old. Give me a fad.
When I was 8 or
Television
9.
show or something.
Okay, wait, this getting deep. Okay,
That's
wait,
gonna-
what
that's
happened?
gonna
8 or
help-
9?
That's gonna help me.
Yeah,
I mean, as a man, you don't ask for
Do you
how old
even
she is.
remember?
I mean, you don't want to ask her how old she is. So
You know, but we ain't scared of our age around these parts.
Oh, okay.
No,
We
I'm
ain't
very
scared.
grown. I'm 49.
Thank you. We
She's
almost
beautiful.
50 and fucking
now
wet.
how old was this gentleman that you was?
In his damn 40s, old enough to know better.
Okay, so here we go. All right. You need to like find yourself in different places.
Honey, I done been in every place. I done
All
been
places.
to church, the grocery store, Walmart, shoe
Church-
stores,
church is the worst place.
libraries.
Because half
I
of
done
them in the church
been
are gay. Hello?
I wasn't gonna say that.
You right.
Hold
I wasn't gonna say that, but church is the worst place.
It doesn't even matter. It
'Cause I remember
doesn't,
I
the
used to
men,
go to church
are they
with
thoughtful? Are the men here thoughtful?
Yeah.
They
And
are-
I'm not meaning you're
But
nice.
they are
I
thoughtful.
don't think it's just here. It's just men. Period.
They are
the
thoughtful
quality
because of
of
their
men
options.
has went down. It's degraded. Like it's very hard to find like a quality man nowadays.
It is.
Very
Wow.
hard.
And see, you're saying that because you're out of the game. How long you been out the game?
About 3 years.
Oh, that ain't long
Well,
enough.
I've been out 11.
Yo, you.
But I'm still current on all of the everything.
Because
Right.
you do hair and you hear us bitch and complain.
Baby, but I don't, you know, but you know firsthand, because you be like, okay, let me know BBK be cool.
Oh, yes.
And I done had to
did,
let you
remember?
know BBK be cool.
He let me know this guy was checking
Right
us out that was liking me.
in my house with my man walking around.
Yes,
And you know what
this
you
really
know what it look
happened.
like. That's
Hey.
a bouncer ready to happen.
Oh, my
And you're gonna be really just right here?
Mhm.
And she talking about one-eyed man in it. Hello? Next to you, are you looking at me?
And he really was, this really happened. He was like checking.
How you meeting the one-eyed man
You
face
are
to
kidding
face
me.
and you
I'm
looking
not.
at me?
I'm not. This was years ago, but yes. And he was a good looking guy.
Right, upstanding, you wouldn't even think nothing.
Oh, he said the one-eyed man.
Meeting the one-eyed man. Face to face. Oh my God.
Oh,
Right.
That one-eyed man is
Ryan
nice.
is so crazy.
oh.
But
But
that did
ain't,
happen.
but ain't you glad you got a gay friend that can tell
Oh,
you?
Right,
Absolutely.
a good.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I asked him, have you ever seen him in any of the clubs? Because you know they think they can hide
Oh,
in hip hop, honey.
I,
You
Or have you seen him on the
hide.
website? Because the websites be, oh my God.
I'm sure he's watching. D'Alonzo, he's been at some shows, and oh, he's pointed some people out.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, what?
I'd be like-
that was with
Right.
your wives, right?
Like,
No, we
somebody
models.
just had a whole new baby
we're
and be
models.
all up.
We're,
I'm not.
we're models, and we're back. You know, we're back in the dressing rooms, and
Right.
he was like JT.
You-
know, la,
but-
la,
but
la.
you- but you
I'm like,
know this
man, go ahead
because-
about this stuff. And then
No,
sure
you better
enough,
stop being
But
naive.
you notice because
I'm
they
not looking
stand.
for it.
But
You don't
look,
have to be looking for
they
it.
stand. How you can tell when it's time to get dressed? They stand in their undergarments way too long.
That's so gross, right?
You know what I mean? Like next time you go to a show, notice the ones that's walking around with nothing on.
That is so dang
What?
disturbing.
They
I
stay
cannot
in next
deal.
to nothing,
I
trying to pull
cannot
people
deal.
at these
Oh.
shows. I'm just like,
whew.
Let's go on to the next topic.
I mean, that kind of is the next topic, really.
I mean, it
That
is.
is
was
so
talking
With
about
this
bad.
gay and straight thing in the
we
whole
were
fashion
talking
industry.
about it because of the fashion industry. You know, I have a lot of friends of mine that
Oh
are in the fashion
gosh.
industry, but they are,
Yeah.
lack of a better word, they're homophobic.
Oh yeah, it's a lot.
But
of
they're
that.
homophobic because they're homos.
Yeah, because why would you be concerned about somebody that's not even thinking about you for real?
I mean,
like
I'm just
they
saying,
give themselves
JT,
too
look
much
at yourself.
credit.
Look at yourself.
Look,
You're perfectly comfortable around everybody.
And the crazy thing is, I'll never forget it. It was, I can't remember what show we was doing, but you, D'Alonzo, one other gentleman, y'all were having a conversation, and I was standing there, really was laughing, and I'm standing there going, "Wow, I cannot believe I'm sitting there listening to this conversation."
What
and
was wrong with it? What happened
they're
in the
talking about
conversation?
boyfriends,
Right.
and boyfriends moving down, and wow,
But
this is the same damn
They-
conversation.
the
these
reason
guys
we're
were gay.
comfortable, they don't look it. They don't look it.
Okay, but they
If
are.
you walk past them in the street, you be like, oh, damn, he is.
It's a lot of those in Atlanta.
Yeah, it's scary.
It's a lot of those.
When I went to the club
Okay,
with you,
but-
I was like,
Okay, but wait. So let's talk about that. So if you met somebody,
Help us, Father.
you see I had to scratch for a
Yeah.
second.
Oh,
And then he told you that in his past, that this was a frequency of any capacity, whether he was on the giving or receiving end.
No, ma'am.
No.
Is it
No,
on the
You're
ma'am.
canceled.
And no turkey.
You're canceled.
That is a no.
Wait, you
go.
had somebody say that to you and say that they was heterosexual?
Okay, wait a minute. So let's just talk about this. You know, Dunn McClurkin said that he was.
And he's been delivered.
What?
I honestly don't believe that you can be delivered from that.
Donnie
because
McClurkin said he has.
I feel like that I was almost, if not born this way.
So now he likes women.
Yes.
But you ain't never seen him with one.
Child vibe.
Have
No,
you?
I have not.
I haven't.
I haven't.
Which one he been with?
Child vibe.
I'm
You
just
got
saying.
kids?
No.
And I'm
No.
I'm a believer in that too. I believe, you know, in this, like I say, potato.
Right.
I believe that you're born with.
Me too.
Even if you don't know, you find out later. I believe that you're born. With
I think
that.
every
So many
single
people-
person have homosexual tendencies. They just suppress it.
Right. They just
That's
choose not
what
to
I
act on
believe.
it.
Yeah.
Even in college, like
Every.
and drink to
Don't
that
care
one.
who you. Let's do it again.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink.
Our preference is to be with a man. In my case, a woman. In your case, we don't look at it like that, but it's there. Femininity is there.
To be with
OMG.
a
He's
man?
trying to act like he don't understand.
I have
who
a tendency.
I am.
I'm just.
I mean, he understands, but he might not have ever really felt
It's
like
the
he had
truth.
to.
You know why you don't feel that way? Because you're not that way.
Right.
But it's there. It's just
I mean,
you're
because,
not acting on
let's
it
be
because
clear.
it's not you.
I was whole dating women for a long time.
Ew.
Ill.
Aha!
Ill.
Like that
Baby,
is
when I get out of that thing, stay
sorry.
lights can just light on it. Ow!
My bad.
Ow! Lights can just light on it.
She's not serious.
Ow!
It's ill for me.
Ow!
That's a
Ill.
no for me, dog.
There wasn't no, but see, the reason I did it was because my dad was like, don't knock it till you try it.
Yeah, I get it because Dad wants you to make sure that you're sure.
Yeah, but that last one
Oh
now?
my God. She said.
Yay!
What was wrong
So
with
you
it?
had
Father
sex with
in the
women?
name. But the last one? Oh.
She had stinky puss?
Oh. Woo! Father, she had something.
It was that bad? That it rained in the bed?
Let me just, right. Look, I'm telling you, I am
no,
telling you.
I cannot.
I snuck out of my house. My dad don't even know this. I snuck out of my house
Daddy know now.
at 12 o'clock in the morning, walked 3 hours to this girl house. She was on the bottom floor. Her parents was upstairs in their room.
She must
Her
have been
brother was
a
over
bad
here.
one.
She was my she was my high school first girlfriend. She was a cheerleader.
Oh
I was
my
a
God.
ball player, blah, blah, blah. Right? I went to her house. I get in the room. I'm like,
The
wait a minute.
No, before you
I've been
start.
there.
Wait.
We're gonna come back to you.
Okay,
We're gonna come back to you.
all right. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what that's
Hey,
doing.
man.
Okay, all right. So I go on in the room. I step foot in the window. Okay.
Ryan.
Girl, she was laying on the floor like this, right?
Uh-uh.
With a negligee and a wolf patch.
So
Okay.
y'all got to understand, this
Oh,
was
whoop.
before social media.
Wait.
So there wasn't no pictures.
Baby, but she was whole yet pregnant. I don't even. Anyway, so it was like a little, you know, I thought she was pre-gaming. Okay, she was pre-gaming. It was a little substance on the top, you know. It was a little thick, like she had already, you know, met me there. Okay, I'm gonna meet you where I'm gonna greet you. Okay, that's what I thought, right? So here I go. I'm down there, almost face to face, but I turned like this.
You turned.
And it was a good string of mozzarella. And then I noticed, okay, it's like a greenish little yellow.
Oh, no.
Oh, what the hell? Look, here I go. Here I go right here. My mama calling me.
And I'm gonna
I mean, I'm just
segue
saying.
from his story,
He
right?
said mozzarella.
And I need
My mama calling
I
me.
need you to chime in on this, JT. I have a friend, right? And I talk to all my homeboys because I'm in
Hold
IT.
on.
You got to throw
You had to
up.
catch
No,
up.
just got to take a breath.
Baby, because I mean.
That's that exhale.
So, you know, I
Alright, go
work
ahead.
around a bunch of men, right? And we sit around and we talk or whatever. So, I was talking to one of my homeboys at the time, and he was like, he was telling us about his weekend, and he was talking about how he was with the girl, and, you know, they was getting there, you know, everything was good, it was good. He said when he got in there, though, he had ate the cooch and everything, it was good.
It was a dumpster
On the
truck.
outside.
Been there before, too.
Oh,
It was
it's
on
a
the
dumpster
outside,
truck.
it was good. But when he actually went
Dumpster truck
in,
juice.
he started moving that shit around.
Yeah.
He said he started smelling Krabby Patties, right?
That might be
So I was
come
like,
dumpster.
Yeah.
I said, did you stop? He was like, well,
No.
I had already stopped.
Ah! Men are so nasty.
All right.
You nasty
Yes.
bastards.
Okay, here's
I-
let
Never mind.
Chime
me
in.
tell you something.
Chime in.
I was 21 in the military.
Ew.
You in this ill.
All
what we
men
do,
have a
that
horror
ill.
story
You about
about
to
Ill.
it.
write another book or
I
something?
will.
Ew.
Honey, I
And
will.
pen and paper.
Alright,
Ew.
so-
But y'all have to think about it. Back in the old days, like men probably smell all types of crack because they didn't have all the stuff
hold
we
up,
have
oh,
today.
Wait
Right.
a minute. Why you
Right.
got to go back in the old
'Cause
days?
I had to
I mean, let's just be clear.
I had to think
Back in
about
the
this.
old days.
I mean, because back in
Like,
those
men
days,
trying to say
them
what you trying to say? I'm old as hell?
sausages.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not
Instagram,
saying
okay.
that.
Yeah, old as hell.
I'm not saying that. It was a thought that crossed my mind.
That's
About
all it was.
about the older days when women didn't have pads and tampons and all that stuff. They probably were funky. And men were hitting it.
She just called me old. That's what she did.
But
I
I'll
need to
take
hear
it,
about
though.
your 21 story.
Right.
But
It
keep
was
going,
a long
keep
time
going.
ago. It really
Yeah,
was.
I
I
wouldn't
know
say
it's
that
getting ready to
about
be
you.
an ill.
But for real, yeah, it was an ill. Because I said ill. But back then, where I was in Europe, but it was a sister. And yeah, we came from the club. She came to my room. The thing is, we didn't have showers like bathrooms in our room.
You had to go down the hall.
Yeah, so
I
I
remember.
went
bathroom.
down the hall
I remember.
and I took my shower. So when I came back, I just assumed that she had taken hers.
How, Sway?
Because I took mine, I figured she went and
took
took
hers.
hers.
Oh, she
We're
was in the
grown.
military as well?
Yes, we're
okay,
grown.
I got you. I got you.
So when I
'Cause I
came
didn't know that
back,
part.
Yeah, that was
and back
that
then,
makes
you know,
sense
boy, I was pimping, man. I had, nice little stereo. I had that Luther Vandross cassette tape. So yeah,
Cassette tape. Oh,
so I had my Luther Vandross cassette tape.
I think I was born right when it was
Look,
cutting
with
them out.
the hold up, I'm really aged myself with the auto reverse so that when it got to the end, it
Yes,
flipped to the
honey,
other
it
side.
flips
And
over,
it was,
baby.
hold up,
Oh,
it was
okay.
the night I fell in love. I'm telling you, when that creep came on, it was
that
on and on.
creep
It was on.
This right here is a penny.
Let me tell you something. If she wasn't ready at that time, I started making excuses for her to leave. Because
Wow.
after Luther done that, and I had that red light, that blue light on, she had to go. So anyway,
He was
getting back to
playing.
it. So yeah, I come in the room, I hit that Luther, go over to the bed, and this is no lie.
I'm
Oh,
so
God.
scared.
Oh jeez,
What's about to happen?
Right.
I believe I just called
Yep.
it. But I pulled the cover back.
Okay.
And the wolf hit your nose. Oh!
It hit me,
Down for the count.
and
The
I was
room
like,
was lit, wasn't it? Back in the day, it was lit.
Oh,
The best friend
What
won't
was
even work
happening
right.
underneath?
I thought about it.
She
I'm
was
like, there's nothing
slow
else.
cooking.
I mean, it's a military.
She was
room.
slow
She was
cooking.
roasting.
It's a
Yeah.
barracks room.
Right.
It's not big. There's not a lot of things you can have in here
Right.
to
It
stink.
looked like a college
So
dorm.
I'm like, what? I mean, at this moment, like, what else could it be? When I walked in here, there was no smell. When I pulled the cover back, there is smell. And
And it was
I'll
loud.
never
Did you
forget
do it? Did you
No.
do it though? Okay, I'm
I'll never
proud.
forget it.
I'm proud
Because
of you.
I was
And you know
nervous.
what?
Like, oh, this is why.
I laugh at the comedians with their joke about women saying that they have a headache before sex when they don't want to have sex.
Because they coochie stink.
No, because I had a headache.
Yo, you said.
I had a headache.
I
And I couldn't go through with it, and the good thing was
I'm proud of you, though.
she didn't live in my barracks, so I think that was the first time I ever actually paid for like cab fare for a woman. I think I was like 21, 22, and I actually paid for a cab to take her back to her barracks.
So let's
You
talk
better than Trey
about
Songz,
let's
Cole.
talk about that because being that me and Denny are the only women on the panel, we can talk to the Krabby Patty. Okay.
He
Ew.
helps us.
Was you
Let
a
me-
cum dump, sis? What
that's-
happened?
I wouldn't even
I
want
was
to be.
about to say that.
Ew.
Like, you
And-
nasty for
And you
even.
know what? You say Krabby
You smell
Patty.
yourself before anybody else
Because it
does.
smells
Girl,
around.
I don't
Girl,
even
do
know.
the drop test.
It's
And the thing is,
You know the
I've
drop
never
test.
really
You stand up like
smelled-
this. You go,
I've never really smelled.
drop it down. Drop it down.
It is an odor. It is a. It
Do
is
the
an
drop
odor
test,
that
baby.
It's really. I mean, we call it fishy, but I haven't smelled
that means
fish that
something's
smell like
wrong.
it. I promise you. I
That's
can't describe it.
4-day-old left out all
Okay,
day
here's
in the
what I
heat.
think
I
is
cannot
the issue
describe.
with women whose pH balance is off.
Yeah.
Let
that
me
could be a big
say
thing, too.
what I think it is. Okay, I think that when women have multiple partners, right, or even if they have one partner, but that one partner they have is having sex with
And
other
being dirty.
women
Yeah.
out there, he's bringing those different pHs back to her, and then her shit is getting thrown off. That's one scenario. Two scenario
Her
is
bird is
Wait,
She-
hold on. Right now, people, we're into the biology class. Up
Yes,
the
this
Exactly.
is yes.
Catch up with
health
this.
class.
Stay
Right,
with
your
us.
cheering should have been in the bed anyway.
Sometimes it might be a little 2 beside the initials, or it might be a 4.
Right.
Just understand that we're right now.
We're
speaking
just
facts.
trying to help you out. And then a woman could be with a man that she's not having protected sex with anymore, and he is coming
Release it.
inside of her.
Right.
Come down.
And it's just staying there
Yep.
and staying there
EO.
and staying there, and it's just
E-I-E-I-O.
manifesting.
And you
into
could be
some
allergic
other
to a
shit.
man's semen too.
And y'all semen is based, the smell of your semen is
It's based on what you eat.
Oh,
Yeah.
y'all didn't know that?
No, we know
Of course
that.
we know.
Yeah.
I see, y'all telling me that.
But that's
like, I
all the way
didn't know.
around women too.
Right. So
Oh.
you, oh,
We
no.
taste like what we
Let me say something.
I can't.
Let me
Jessie,
say
I
something.
cannot.
And I want any woman
Hold on.
or man out
Fellas.
there to attest to this.
Fellas, I'm gonna let you finish.
You gonna let me
Fellas,
finish, Kanye?
Pineapples.
Right.
That's
I'm gonna
it.
let you finish.
Pineapples.
Cranberry
Kevin
sauce
Hart was
or
not
juice.
playing with you.
I said sauce.
Pineapple.
Pineapple.
Okay, so I had some asparagus at work, right? And I had went to the bathroom and stuff and whatever. And I was peeing and I'm like, what the fuck? What is that? No! And I don't have no man. What is that? So I'm like, right, you know, anybody out there that know me, if you know me, I
Oh,
tell
that's
the
OCD,
Okay.
baby. That
Honey
is
boo.
The
OCD.
asparagus that you ate, did it
Listen,
have some seasoning? Did it have some
the
seasoning?
seasoning was
Baby,
there.
chamomile tea can do it to you.
That damn shit smells so terrible. Your pee
Make
smell
your
like
pee stink?
asparagus. When you eat that shit, any woman out there, can you
I didn't know that.
chime in or what? What?
I don't eat it. I don't like
eat
it.
asparagus.
It's good. When
Oh, it's
Ryan
asparagus
got
in
me
that salmon
eating
fried
it,
rice over there.
he got me eating it
I
because
don't
he
eat
seasoned it
asparagus.
to perfection. But it made my
I mean,
pee
asparagus,
smell
broccoli,
like
it's the same thing pretty much.
Like-
Absolutely not.
it was terrible.
Totally
No,
different.
it's
Totally different.
Broccoli.
Take more.
Yeah, I like broccoli.
it
and
just
Brussels
made me
sprouts.
think that something was going on down there. You know I'm a
They're
clean
good.
bitch.
Like
You
something
gotta
that
cook
you
them.
give
I'm
to kids.
extremely clean.
No, they're
Anybody that
they're
knows
like
me, my car
cabbage. You
clean,
like
my
cabbage?
house clean, everything
Little
clean.
cabbages.
Right.
But my
That
that
pee?
honey
Ow.
bun. I was like, what's happening? That's the ground.
Hey, hello,
Something's
speed
going
dial.
on, huh?
Is that in your book?
No, that's not in my book.
It's gonna be the next one. It's gonna be the next one.
You know, every scenario that I have, like this scenario will probably be in a book or
Oh,
a movie,
Lord.
something.
Mm.
Yes, yes, yes.
It'll be
And that
in
is
something.
the perfect burrito to this night.
Yes.
So cocktails and conversations was
Call
good
me
tonight.
DJ.
Yes, it was.
Sorry, JT.
And I ain't got no more cocktails.
Meet us here at the same bat time, same bat place next week. If you are looking for any of us, this is Boston's Finest. Where can they find you, Lou?
They can find me on the gram at BOSSTONSFINEST, Boston's Finest.
Yeah.
And I'm an author, as we've been talking. I have books on Amazon.
Secret Lies and Soul
Secret Lies
Ties.
and
Just bought
Soul
one.
Ties.
Yeah.
A Warning Before Destruction. Check it out, because I am a creative, deep and nasty author. Okay? So
Now
yeah.
drink to that.
And we'll drink to that.
And we got the classic James, the classic gentleman.
What's happening, people?
Where can they find
James
you?
Thompson. You can find me on Facebook at James T. Thompson. New page is coming soon. It's going to be Classic Moves with JT, but JT is spelled Jaetea. Instagram, you can find me at classic_J. Classic is with a K, KLASSIC_JAE. Twitter, I really don't.
Like, who do Twitter?
I don't really
Come on,
get
what
it.
is it, twat?
I don't really do
I don't get it.
tweeting and all that stuff. So, but I am up there as I am classic, yeah, just look for me, man. I promise you, there's a lot of things about to happen. Stay with me.
Let us.
All right now.
And we got dog status on the
We don't
corner, and barista and
Hey y'all.
conversationalist. Where can they find you, boo?
You can find me on Instagram at the Boss Doll, and that's BAWSE, and then doll_status.
And I am Ryan Lamarre. Catch me on Ryan Lamarre. Everything Ryan Lamarre. YouTube, you know everything.
All things Ryan Lamarre.
And until next time, take some time to get to know yourself before you try to get to know anybody
Oh
else.
boy.
Ain't that deep?
And I'll holler at you
I
till
just did
next
that
week.
a couple of days ago. Gotta know yourself before you introduce yourself. Feel me?
Analyze
Right.
before you finalize.